How is it going? I hope you're all ready to Milgram. Before we get into it too much, real fast, my name is Jacob Penrod. I'm a fantasy author, but we're not here for me. If you've made it this far, let's be honest, we know who we're here for. Judge Gavin Bongles. Did I say Bongles? Is it Bongles or Bonkles? Oh no. Please rise for Judge Gavin Bonkles. There we go. It's Bonkles. I said Bongles before. I'm sorry. Today, we are looking at Yuno. We're looking at Yuno's voice drama and Yuno's song. Now, what do we know about Yuno? Her song is called Umbilical, and she set off immediate red flags for me as coming across as carefree and charming, but feeling manufactured, like she's performing. I got the sense that she was afraid of being judged, which makes sense because who wouldn't be, but still could indicate a guilty conscience. I felt like she wanted me to see her as harmless before I learned too much. She was also worried that we would make decisions based on likability rather than objective fact. So I'll try to keep that in mind, not worry about whether or not she's likable, and just look at the facts of what she has done. So let's just get into it with the voice trial. Alright, why is she so happy to see us? And how do we, whose point of view is this in? Because I thought we were in S's point of view, because we're not getting interior thoughts for Yuno. But if we're in S's point of view, then we shouldn't be able to observe Yuno before we're... Is this the jackalope? I'm overthinking that. Prisoner number 2, Yuno, the interrogation shall begin. Huh? Where did she go? Oh, she tried to surprise us. What are you doing? Huh? That's such a lukewarm response, prison guard. Come on, act more surprised. I control your fate, as does Gavin Bonkles. So, yeah, maybe take this more serious. Hurry up and sit down. I'm beginning the interrogation. Really, though? Like, it's not that I'm power tripping and I'm like, show me some respect. But more, this isn't... She's not taking this seriously. Which could just be... It could just be her being really nervous and not knowing how to cope. And so she, like, fawns and she wants to be likable. That's my working theory, is that this is her being very afraid of being unlikable, and so she's trying to be playful to get us to trust her. It is having the opposite effect for me. Milgram exists to reveal the crimes of you prisoners and to hand down the appropriate judgment. For that reason, talk to me for a bit. Okay, let's chat. I think she's super nervous. Either that or something's wrong. First I should introduce myself. Yuno Kashiki, 18 years old. I'm a high schooler, born on the 2nd of September. I'm Virgo, my blood type's O. So she really has this desire to impress. And I don't know if that's because she's nervous about this specific situation or if she consistently fawns when she gets nervous. The second is my guess. Yuno, stop. What's wrong? I'll be the one asking the questions here. Go ahead. It's about the few days you've been tried as a prisoner by Milgram. Frankly speaking, how is it, your life in prison? I don't buy that S cares for one iota of a second. That's not what people say, but I'm saying it. And Gavin doesn't either. Gavin wants to be guilty for S. I don't know what S did, but it's something. It's surprisingly fun. I do have worries about my family, how my family is doing. It's kind of strange, like one of those strange personal experiences. Does anyone, or it's kind of like one of those strange personal experiences. they know what's going on, and she knows that someone's dead. Okay, notebook activate. I believe, working theory, that Yuno is not super concerned about the death of whoever she has killed. And that she views it as inconsequential, to the point that she's worried we're going to judge more on likability than the fact of the matter. So is it like, I don't know. I'm trying to think what would merit that. Maybe someone who's already like terminally ill and she helped with assisted suicide or something? Or I don't know. Or that's how she's justifying to herself and it's not based in reality. Oh, her song's called Umbilical. Did she just like have an abortion or something? That's the... it's too early to theorize that. Fun, is it? That's right, the other prisoners are all entertaining. We sound each other out on various things, and the vibe's pretty nice as well. Why does she wants to be liked so badly. In such conditions, observing other people does make for great fun, you feel? Yes? You're far too relaxed. I said it was an interrogation, didn't I? Ah, prison guard. You're the type that cares more about setting the mood. So she's cataloging the things we care about to try and match us, maybe. That's because, at the very least, when deciding whether your sins are forgivable or not, this type of setting does hold some value. I have 3 reasons why I'm so relaxed. Let's see. Want to hear them? Yes, I do want to hear them. Once that's been settled, you'll take this seriously, right? Well, I guess so. Then out with it. That'll be 3,000 yen, please. This is not the place. Enough already. Speak. Stingy. I don't like her. Which I guess she warned me I wasn't going to like her. She can't read the room. And it makes me feel manipulated. And I don't like feeling manipulated. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so the first one, prison guard, your outward appearance isn't intimidating at all. It's actually pretty cute. Again, just fawning, trying to soften us up. I feel like she is manipulating me. I don't think it's happening maliciously. Maybe it is, but I don't think it is. It's just how she talks, and it just personally grates on me. I'm not saying I dislike her as a character. I'm just saying it has me on edge. Huh? It's odd, isn't it? Even though you're a prison guard, you're about my age, aren't you? Or even a little younger? Oh! Theory! Notebook activate. Almost everyone in MILGRAM is really young, like early 20s, late teens, and we appear to be that same age. Notebook deactivate. I was gonna say we're a subject here, aren't we? But we've already figured out that we're a subject. Don't care. Look, it's impossible, isn't it? To break out in a cold sweat over a face that cute. Okay. Huh? Even if you furrow your brow like that, not gonna happen. Surely she's not actually trying to like soften us up or come on to us, because like the chances of that working are just so low. So she's still just... Could she stop playing us for 1 second? Frustrating and disagreeable beyond belief. Not to mention, I can counter your point. I'm ugly. Start stealing this.
それに反論もあるぞ。聞きまし
Oh,
ょう。
let's hear it then.
僕が屈強な大男だったとして、
If I were a strong man who tried to control you with violence, I don't think your attitude would change even then. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I don't like S because I don't trust them, but they say good things sometimes.
暴力を持って支配しようとしたところで、お前の態度が変わるとは思えないな。確かに。
Sure, sounds about right. Stop agreeing with me on everything I say.
だろ?
Right, it's your very own temperament, which is the problem. Therefore, this has nothing to do with my appearance. Absolutely nothing has to do with it. Or absolutely nothing to do with it.
お前自身の気質の問題だ。よって、僕の見た目は関係ない。全く関係ない。
めちゃくちゃ気にしてんじゃん。
Getting super worked up over it, aren't you? Well, that's okay. So that concludes the first round.
まあいいや。じゃあ第一問クリアってことで。
いつの間にクイズになった。
Since when did this become a quiz game? Really? I see the psychological coping mechanism of what she's doing. I just feel manipulated, and so it puts me on edge.
私が緊張感の。
The second reason I'm relaxed is the person before me, who just returned from the interrogation, Haruka, had a bright smile on his face. Yeah, that's because we were giving him attention. Yeah.
二つ目。先に尋問から帰ってきたはるかがニッコニコしてたから。
That wasn't because of me. I mean, it was.
それは
in
僕
some
の
ways.
せいじゃない。
おかげでよっぽど
Thanks to that, I thought it was something super fun waiting for me, so I was looking forward to it, you know?
楽しいことが待ってるんだと思って期待してたんだけどな。
Alright, rule of
お前
threes.
が
Let's
帰
see
る
what
と
they
き
do.
は絶対に暗い顔で帰れよ。
When you return to your cell, you better go back with that smile turned upside down.
ねえねえ、はるか。
Hey, what did you and Haruka talk about? Making that boy smile like that must have taken a lot of thought, right?
何話してたの？あの子をあんなにニコニコさせるなんてすごい手腕じゃない？
僕は尋問での会話の内容を漏らすことはし。
I will not divulge the contents of what was said during that interrogation. I mean, I wouldn't mind divulging them, but...
しない。だが。
However, let's see. Shall I enlighten you about what I did? I slapped him right in the face with all my strength, and I made sure that it hurt. Calm down, S. Let's take a breath, S. We are the nice prison guard. I guess there's two prison guards, and one of them's a jackalope, and he's a dick, so by contrast, we're already the nice one, but we're the nice prison guard, okay? Let's just keep that in mind.
そうだな。僕が何をしたか教えてやろう。思いっきりビンタをお見舞いしてやった。
わ
Wow, is that why he came back with such a bright smile? Well, isn't Mr. Haruka Mr. Kinky? Or isn't Haruka Mr. Kinky? I guess that concludes the second round. Okay, this person is crossing a line. Oh, I mean, I hate that I can't disprove her. I mean, I can theorize. I can theorize that it's because he was getting attention and he's been starved for that. But
それでニコニコで帰ってきたのか。そりゃはるかが変態さんだ。第2問もクリアかな。
なんだか気づかないうちに。
Somehow, without realizing it, I feel like I'm getting swept up in your pace. Yeah, you're definitely letting her set the pace of this entire interaction, which means it's working. Her control, like this is all a play because she wants to set control. It's not that I'm mistrusting of her. I just see, I think, what's happening psychologically for the character.
お前のペースに巻き込まれている気がする。
3つ目。
Number 3. About forgiving or not forgiving people, I don't think you'll be able to choose. Yeah, no, we can... No, Gavin, too early for an official judgment. Like, she isn't super likable, and she told us she wasn't going to be, but she also is... She's not unlikable in the way where her personality is... Well, it is kind of off-putting, but, like, she doesn't seem like a bad person, necessarily. She seems like someone who's had to learn how to behave like this in order to stay alive.
で、決めれっこないと思っているから。
聞き捨てならないな。
I won't let something like that pass. Are you doubting my capability?
Nice stroke, Pam.
And she doubts our capability. Come on.
僕の能力を疑
I
問
mean,
視
I kind of doubt your capability too. You have proven yourself to be corrupt instantly, and you do ask good questions. I won't doubt that. But you absolutely are corrupt.
しているということか。
うん、違う違う。
Ah, no, that's not it. It's different to what you're thinking, prison guard.
カ
Oh,
ンさ
tell
んが
me.
どうこうってわけじゃないよ。
詳しく聞かせてもらおう。
Then could you let me hear about it in more detail? We're about the halfway point for this audio drama, so I'm suspecting we're going to have some kind of turning point.
そうか。
まあシステムを聞いた時から
Well, ever since I first heard about the system, it's been on my mind. Prison guard, you decide he's guilty and innocent here, don't
ず
you?
っと思ってたんだよ。ここ監視さんが有罪無罪決めるんでしょ。
そうだな。
That's right.
監視さんの好き嫌いでしかないでしょそれ。
Prison guard, that's nothing like your normal likes or dislikes, is it?
あんまり詳しく
Oh, I'm not super well read in it, but Japan's a nation where the rule of law prevails. So we're in Japan. Note. We're in Japan.
ないけどさ。
You know,
法治国家ってやつ
they're all
でしょ
speaking Japanese, so
法律以外でいいとか悪いとか決めたらおかしくなっちゃうでしょ。
getting them to decide what's good or bad outside of that will make them all go haywire, won't it?
例えばニュースとか
For example, news outlets. They always make a big fuss about adultery, inappropriate comments, and immodesty, and so on, right? Okay, it's those. This feels like positioning of whatever she's done. So adultery, inappropriate comments, and immodesty. Why is that what sticks out to her with news outlets? Either this is commentary coming through pretty strong from the creators, or this is a character insight where something about, I don't necessarily want to say sex work immediately because I don't know if that's the clearest interpretation, but something about imagery and how she's seen is really important to Yuno.
とかさ、不倫とか不適切発言とか不謹慎とかで騒いでるでしょ。同調した人たち
And then people start criticizing the people who make an appearance there. Don't you all think it's so ridiculous?
も叩き始めるでしょ。バカだなって思わない。 法律以外で人が
There's no end to how much people punish one another outside of the law. Okay. So she's experienced lots of hardships outside of what's illegal. Maybe something related to adultery or immodesty or promiscuity.
人を罰するなんてキリがないよ。
一般論になるが、
This is also just a popular belief, but the law is also something the people have decided. There's nothing which can satisfy every single human being. Now, is there? Gavin! No one disagrees with Gavin.
法律も人が決めたものだ。すべての人間が納得する妥当性を得られるものではないだろう。
それ、
That's right. You know those people who just want to convince themselves they intrude on other people's affairs even though it's not their place? Is she criticizing
自分
us?
が納得したいからって無関係の他人に干渉してくる人が嫌いなんだよね。
I despise them. That's what I was saying. They only do what makes themselves feel better, don't they? They don't actually end up doing anything. I mean, I kind of agree with her. Like, there are people like that. And in some capacity, I'm probably like that. Everyone's probably like that in some way.
それって
And if you don't feel like you're like that, you're probably more like that than most. I don't know. That's unfair. I just wanted to say something snappy. You know, S is slapping Haruka. I want to slap people verbally. I apologize. I'm weak.
ます。うん。ただ自分が気持ちよくなりたいだけじゃん。その人たちは結局何もしてくれないよ。
You know.
You know.
私がどんなに寒い
No matter how many chilling memories I had to go through, those people never gave me any warmth. Okay.
思いしてても、何も温めてくれない人
So
た
she
ち。
said some kind of abuse.
話
Huh. Or hey, I ended up going off topic there. What did I say again? See, we got the real her for just a little bit.
それちゃった。
I think my daughter might be home, and that might be making some noise. So I'm going to leave one earphone off so I can hear if I need to stop recording for a bit.
何が言いたいかというとね。
結局、
Ultimately, it's what you were just saying.
そう。結局もう好みじゃん。
Yep,
まあ別
it's ultimately your preference. I don't see any problem with it, and I say that with good
いい
grace.
と思うんだけど、潔くて。
Okay.
でも監視さんがどう思う
But Person Guard, there's nothing I can do about what you think of me, so there's no point in trying to fix it. But you have been posturing this entire freaking time, and you're probably posturing right now. It's not that I'm so inherently distrusting that I'm going to disbelieve anything anyone says, but when I'm coming in to determine your fate and you go, woohoo, hey, guess who? Wahoo!
Nice stroke, Pam.
I'm going to start to be a little suspicious, Mario.
そうかなんて私にはどうしようもない。だから取り繕う意味がない。普段通り楽しく過ご
And that's why I'm trying to have a good time as usual. I don't believe you. But I think I might be going against what the writers were intending here.
しているってわけ。
You're a tricky one to deal
な
with
かな
as
かくせ
well.
者だなお前も
そう普通じゃ
Really?
ね
You don't think it's
い
normal?
いだろう
Very
お前は
well.
お前ら
Just like you do what suits you, I'll also behave like a prison guard ought to.
しく言うように僕も
No,
監視
no,
らし
S.
くやらせて
No, don't do it. I was kidding. No.
言うのお
Oh,
前
okay.
自身は自分の罪につい
What are your thoughts on the sins you've committed?
て
Oh,
どう
I'm
考え
interested.
ているんだ
え
Huh?
お前のその感性を持
With
っ
that
て
intuition
すれ
of
ば
yours,
なぜ自分がここに入れられたかは分
with that intuition of yours, you should know what you've done in order to be here, right?
か
Yeah,
っているんだろう
absolutely.
もう人殺しよ
Well, that's a thing which seems, well, that thing I was doing, which could seemingly be called murder, would be my first guess. Why did she say it like that? She's so weird.
おわりされそうなことは一件ほど
よろしい
That's right.
では
Very well, then how do you feel about your
お前は
sin?
お前
Should
の
it be
罪をどう感じる？
forgiven or is it unforgivable?
許されるべきものか許されざるものか
Who knows? I haven't got a clue. Thinking about it is such a
さ
hassle
あ
after
わ
all.
かんない考えるのめんどくさいかな
I
考
know.
えろ
Think about it.
ぶ
To be honest, prison guard, if you can't forgive me, you really don't have to. Why does she? I feel like with the way she phrased it and the fact that it's called umbilical, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe it is related to abortion, but then I also, with how she's talking about how people judge people who are more promiscuous, I feel like maybe she has some kind of history in that, and she had abuse, and she tried to get revenge on the people who were hurting her, and as a result of that, she's just been really dodgy about it, because she's like, look, I did what I did. It might not be likable, but I did it, so just forgive me if you're going to forgive me. If not, this is this is her protecting herself emotionally, because if she lets herself have hope that maybe I will forgive her if she understands, then it's more painful. So I think even though she's playing really lighthearted, I think she views herself as deeply unlikable and deeply hateable, and that's why she has to perform likability, if that makes sense.
っちゃけ監視さんが許さないなら許さないでいいよ
許されたいとは思
You
わ
have
な
no
い
desire to be forgiven?
必死で謝っ
Even if I have to apologize like my life was on the line, then I wouldn't mind doing so. It's the result of doing what I wanted to do, after all.
てまでは別にいいかな自分のしたいことをした結果だから
Okay.
罪の意識はないの
You don't feel guilty?
どうかな
I
それも
wonder.
考えるのやめちゃった
I stopped thinking about that as well. So yeah, whatever she did, like there's just such the sense of self-loathing, I think, that she's had to stop thinking about it. That's interesting.
適当だな
That's quite half-hearted of you.
世の中が真面
The world just takes things too seriously, that's
目
all.
すぎるだけだよ
ユノ
You know, on the outside you look like you're fooling around, but on the inside, you're actually a good person. I believe you, S.
お前はふざけているように見えて頭の
Actually, I don't know if I believe you. I think I do. But I also think S might be saying this to see how Yuno reacts to being called a good person, and I think that Yuno's going to recoil or deflect.
いい人間だ
それはどう思う買いかぶりだけど
Thank you for that. You're giving me too much credit, though.
それゆえかて
However, it also explains why you've given up. About yourself, human beings. Are we starting to put ourselves above human beings? Even the whole society, you've realized everything.
感している自分にも人間にも社会にも全てを悟って冷め
It's why your expression is so
た
cold.
顔をしているな
へえ
Huh? What's this? A lecture? Are you a believer in the short belief that any hardship can, or the belief that any hardship can be overcome through sheer motivation and willpower. Despite undergoing heavy criticism, the mindset is still heavily prevalent in Japanese workplaces and school. I hate them more than anything, you know.
何？お説教？
Why does she hate that? So she's gone through. Who is someone who would hate that? That you can just pick yourself up by your bootstraps and I almost said bootstraps and push through it. Someone who's gone through some serious shit and has lived a life of being told just try harder. So that makes sense why she might hate them.
精神論系のやつ？一番嫌いだよ。
ヘラヘラと空虚な
Compared to when you act all flippant and spew out empty words, this irritated side of you isn't bad at all. I agree, because I feel like we're talking to a person instead of a performance. And I also don't blame her for putting on a performance. She's clearly lived some life where that's how she's had to survive.
言葉を吐いているお前より今のイラついたお前の方がずっと好ましい。
Eh?
冷めたままでいい。ごまかさなくて
Your cold self is fine as it is. You don't have to put up a front, at least in my
いい。
presence.
僕の前ではな。
It's time, baby! Haha! You ready, Gavin? Ooh, yeah, he is. What are you thinking?
変わっていく？
尋問はこれにて
I think so too.
終了。ここからは
With that, the interrogation is taking over. From here, I'll be taking a peek at the mental images produced from your memories. I'm so curious. I'm leaning pretty firmly towards forgive here. But I guess the song could change that.
お前の記憶から生み出される心象を覗かせてもらう。
歌で引き出すって
Is
言
this
っ
the
て
thing that you said will extract songs?
そうだ。
That's right. Your frozen heart, your inconsiderate words, and why you've become like that. I'll figure them all out and accept them.
お前の冷めた心も適当な言葉もなぜそう至ったかも
So,
全て僕
in S Undercover, the song, there was a lot of mirror imagery or at least reflective imagery of S. And that's interesting to me because I feel like we are reflecting the people that we're talking to in a way that gets at whatever's driving their core. And of course, like we're writing an interrogation, we're going to have to do that, but it feels deeper than that.
僕が突き止め受け止めてやる
監視さん
Prison guard.
隠し事は不可能
Keeping secrets from me is impossible, and on that account, there's no need for you to smooth anything
故に
over.
何も取り繕う必要はない
Okay.
お前はお前のままでいればいい
Just stay as you are. I'll judge your true self with my
あ
own
りのままの
ego.
お前を
Ego. Because this
僕
is
が身勝手
MILGRAM.
に判断してやるそれがミルグラムだからな
Why do we have so much trust in
何
MILGRAM?
そのめちゃくちゃな理論
What's up with that crazy ideology? But I guess that's right. When I actually think about it, it's just sort of, this is a little bit warm.
でもそうだな想像してみるとそれはちょっとだけあったかいな
囚人番号2番
Prisoner number 2, or as I would say, subject number 2, because I want to stay away from the guilt-loaded words, because I want to not judge too early. Yuno, come now, sing your sins.
さあお前の罪を歌え
All right. I'm excited. I think I'm going to end up forgiving unless something changes dramatically here. Okay, let me reach forward and find my controls. Okay, so first thing, we got a balloon with a little ribbon on it. What does that tell us? Kind of like youth. It makes me think of youth and like playfulness. And if this is mirroring Haruka, I'm guessing this is who she was before whatever happened. And we see that playfulness isn't matched by Yuno, but she sees us, so I wonder if that's about to change. Interesting. So she looked all down and stuff until she saw us, then she smiles and lets go of the balloon. I feel a little weird is the lyric. She's on a subway. I'm still not used to feeling this way. Is she pregnant? Is that balloon a sperm? I'm going to feel so freaking silly if this has nothing to do with pregnancy or abortion. But I mean, tell me, I know what this looks like, okay? But hear me out. I think this balloon is a sperm. Because it goes up and then she's feeling weird. I'm blushing. I feel really weird about this. Gavin, help me. Gavin, please. Still not used to feeling this way. Can't get you out of my head. Okay, so maybe it wasn't a fucking sperm. It's a secret, okay? But maybe it was a sperm. Why are you here? You annoy me a little. Because the thing is, like, she's talking to someone, but she's clearly not around anyone she's recognizing because everyone's grayed out. She's on her phone, but the way she's talking is, like, proximity. And so I don't think she's talking to anyone that... You annoy me a little. I can't smile well anymore. Look, and she sees her face reflected, and she's got missed messages. But these are from multiple people, it looks like. I don't think she's talking to any one person. I think that this is saying she's experiencing depression because whatever's happened, pregnancy can change your hormones. And I'm just saying. Oh, I'm going to feel so weird if I'm wrong. It's because of you. Oh, and then she smiles. What day is it tomorrow? Yuno umbilical is on the side. 3 hearts. I will need to get the translation for what's on screen, but we see her just living life. She gets stuffed animals, baby toys, one might say. It doesn't matter anyway. Let's be together till the morning. Oh, okay, but that sounds like sleeping with someone. Oh, okay. I do this thing where I get locked into my own theory and I don't accept any other theories, and I don't try to do it. It's just human nature and I'm prone to it. And so I'm going to try to let that go. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's be together till the morning. Good morning. Good night. And that Japanese just says, Ohayo oyasumi. Like osumi nasai. Okay. I want to be with you as many times as I can. Okay. I want to be with you as many times as I can. Again, sounds like a lover. And she's doing things like going to an amusement park. She looks younger there. Oh, lots of balloons. The balloon is filled with bigger balloons. Just the two of us. I feel a little tingle inside. She's pregnant. She's pregnant. I know she is. Our love links us together. Just me alone. The warmth starts to fade away. Let's reload the warmth. What does that mean? So it could also be letting go of my pregnancy theory that she's seeking to recapture connection through intensity by stepping it up in some way. But look at how many gifts, and I don't know if she's getting them or giving them, but it could be both. And the stairs are significant. Did she push someone down the stairs, or did she fall down the stairs? Okay, we got that same balloon from the beginning. Am I a bad girl? See, that sounds playful, but also I think it goes to this core distrust in her own goodness that we've seen come through in her voice drama. Please don't answer. Yeah, don't answer because she's not going to believe it, because she already sees herself as bad for, I think, whatever she's about to do in this. What do you want to do? So there's another staircase over there with gifts. Please tell me What kind of girl do you like? We see that she's got a clean room. I can't really make out too many details of what she's got in here. We do see she gets lots of messages. She's 18. I don't know if that's too young to be a prostitute in Japan. I guess that's such an ignorant thing I said. Like, people are very young when they do that, when they have to get by, but it doesn't seem like that's what she's doing. I'm just trying to I'm trying to process this. I'm worried how that last sentence came across. What type of girl do you like? I want to become like that. But the thing is, like, yes, she could be talking to a lover here, but she's staring at herself. Like, look at this. She's saying, am I a bad girl? Please tell me. What kind of girl do you like? I want to become like that. But she's looking at a bunch of unopened messages. She's not looking at any one person. She's looking at herself. And so I think maybe she's even talking to herself here, where she's not in line with her own self-image of what a good person is, and she wants to be better. Or she could be talking to a fetus. Oh, okay. I think she is talking to a fetus. That's probably too hard for me. Again, that's self-doubt. Play biting each other, warmth giving each other. But these are like these pictures are dates. I guess dates kind of tend to be involved, not always, but they can be involved when there's a pregnancy. So that's probably an amazing thing. A B mode bag. I don't know what that means. Oh, what is she eating here? Just sweets. Okay. What I was checking for is to see if she was drinking. I don't know if 18 is too young to drink in Japan, or if it's also 21 there. It's probably an amazing thing. She's got a wine glass, but it looks like it's filled with water. Or it could just be clear alcohol. But I mean, if she's pregnant, that could be a hint. I gotta let go of this theory. Dang it. This is going to be so frustrating for you all if this has nothing to do with it. But I feel like it's trying to make me think that this is about a lover, and I just don't think it is. Even this makes you happy, right? I know you'll respond that way. Okay, I'm doing karaoke. And this balloon makes me think it's supposed to be a stand-in. This balloon makes me think it's supposed to be a stand-in for a uterus, and I think it's gonna pop because I think she lost the child in one way or another, or lost the fetus, or however you want to refer to it. Just the two of us. I finally found it. The lies are endless. If she's lying about having a child. Oh, sorry. I don't want to get so fixated on this. Just me alone. It really is lonely. Let's reload the warmth. Yeah, she deals with depression. The fact that there's like this brightness that is even in her internal thoughts makes me think that that persona she is putting on is a way of dealing with her own depression as well. But like, depression is a really big part of pregnancy too, or it can be. I've known people who have really dealt with that. Okay, I messed up. I found out. I messed up. I found out. That means something. So 2 becoming 1. This could be it's what do you call it when something's helix shaped? I don't know, but it's shaped like DNA. It could be 2 DNA becoming 1. Oh, yep, balloon popped. That's a popped uterus. Not literally, but I think figuratively. I'm blushing. I feel so weird. I haven't felt so weird with the theory on this channel before. Just the two of us, I feel a little tingle inside. A desire links us together. Just me alone. The warmth starts to fade away. Let's reload the warmth. Oh, and she fell. Was it not even intentional? Did she just fall and lose a pregnancy? Just me alone. It really is lonely. Or maybe, like we've seen, she deals with depression. Maybe she almost died by suicide and in the process lost this child. Let's reload the warmth. She grabs onto it to try to hold her, but the staircase shatters. Are we over? Please don't answer. What do you want to do? Please tell me. And then she returns to how she was. That's it. Okay. Yeah, I can't say Unforgiven here, regardless of what happened. We don't have enough info like we did with Haruka to form something that would be unforgivable. I think that from a meta perspective, these characters might be archetypes that are trying to provide some sort of social commentary or open up conversations. And I think this one might be about abortion. And I won't simplify it and say that's just what it's about, because it could be more. We did see hints that there could be someone in the picture. But there was so much imagery that made me think of childbirth. And my working theory is that rather than in an intentional abortion, what happened is that she got pregnant, maybe through, well, no, I was going to say with someone that she trusts, maybe. I was guessing maybe it happened during sex work, but I think I was over fixating on that one line where what people judge others over and misinterpreting that. So nix that. I think she became pregnant, and that pregnancy came with a whole lot of mixed emotions and really debilitating depression. And I think that potentially, just a working theory, that she nearly died by suicide by jumping off of a staircase. And that in the process, she survived but lost the child. And that Milgram is counting that as murder for the sake of a conversation, rather than saying that's what the creators say. Gavin agrees with me. Oh, it could be more than just that. Maybe she did that and also killed someone. That's a good point. But for now, we don't have enough information. Are you ready? This is a pretty clear-cut Forgiven, I think. We'll see what happens, but if my theory holds any kind of weight, I think it is correct. I think the verdict is what we should go with. And yeah, there we go. We have a Forgiven Yuno, which is interesting because, like, personality-wise, I liked Haruka a lot more, and I liked Yuno a lot less. But in terms of what they actually did and the facts of the matter, I think Yuno's a clear-cut case of forgiveness. And yeah, especially if the dying by suicide is part of it. But we'll see. Until then, if you want to check out the next one, head over to Patreon. And if you're on Patreon, I should hopefully have it up soon. But I will see you next time on MILGRAM Mondays.